You ready? Are you ready? If you're an entrepreneur and your workers' comp canceled due to lack of audit, let's talk. Why do we need workers' comp? Where it's state mandated. So every single entrepreneur who pays their employees, whether you want to pay them cash, which you shouldn't, W-2, or those 1099s that don't have their own workers' comp, yes, you're responsible. One common mistake I see with especially contractors that you will hire or 1099 a person and you assume that, oh, they're 1099, I don't have to provide workers' comp. Did you know that if they don't have their own workers' comp, it's your responsibility, hence why your policy canceled? Let's talk about audits. What are some of the things that you need? Number one, they want to see your bank statements. Why do they want to see your bank statements, you ask? Because they need to see how many times you paid someone through Zelle or wrote a check. So that's crucial. Second thing they want to see, your W-2 reports, 941s, 940, and your W-30. These reports, they summarize who did you pay, how much you paid, and all that good details. That's for your W-2 people. They also want to see your tax returns. Why do they want to see your tax returns? Here's the kicker. You thought, I pay them cash, I don't have to worry about workers' comp, and then tax season came and you realized you've paid over $100,000 or $200,000 to these subcontractors in cash, and you don't want to pay taxes for that $100,000 you paid out, right? It's fair. You're right. However, when you're being audited, now they're asking for the tax returns, and what do they see? In this little line on your Schedule C or your S Corp, you paid all these contractors. And then they start to say, can I get a copy of the 1099 reports? And then they find out that these 1099 people, no one had workers' compensation. And now that 1099 becomes your responsibility and they treat it as a W-2. What is the other issue that I'm seeing? If you are hiring a team and you're giving an estimate to that homeowners or that commercial property that you're going to do the job in a certain amount of time with a certain amount of people, most of you only charge the cost that you pay per day, forgetting the famous workers' comp. You want to avoid that problem and not have to hide from your audits? Here's how you do it. I'll give you a freebie. This is what I give my customers, the bookkeeping clients, or the people that have insurance with us. You have to calculate. You have to talk to your insurance agent and say, hey, I have 3 roofers, 2 cleaning people, 2 carpenters, 2 painters, whatever is the breakdown, drivers, whatever is that breakdown in your business, okay? So if you have roofers, find out what the rate is. It should be about 29 to 32% here in New Jersey. Pennsylvania is higher, and other states have their own rates. So you have to say, okay, if I'm paying him $300 per day times the percentage assigned to what the work that he or she does. And so when you're giving out those estimates and work that you're going to do for someone else, and it says roofing, when you get the audit done, you can say, okay, I had 5 guys doing roofs, 2 cleaners, and 1 driver, and break it down that way. But you have to know the rates for every single discipline, right? For each area of your jobs, so that you are charging the client accordingly, because it's not you, my friend, who pays for the workers' comp, it's your customer. But you don't know how to charge accordingly, and then you're wondering, wait, what's happening? Where's my profit? Oh no, I have to prepare these 1099s because I make no money. And then because we are in the USA and the system is already prepared that if I don't get you here, I get you there, you're trying to not pay workers' comp. And then the IRS says, no problem, deducted. And then workers' comp comes back and say, you reported this in your taxes, so therefore I will charge you accordingly. See how it's all connected? Don't try to beat the system. Learn the formula, charge accordingly, and you won't have to have that problem. So if your workers' comp is canceled and you're missing opportunities, it is time to get your audit done. So give us a call. Let us help you, educate you so that you can grow your business and you don't have to be running from opportunities because you don't know how to charge the client. And that's why you don't see your profit. Let's do your audits. Give us a call. Have a nice day.